all the services were just over the top. Rave reviews from the Sunday school service. I did not make that service, but I heard that was amazing as well. So, but anyway, it was a great general conference. The voting went great. Everything was very smooth. There was a focus on love. There was a focus on unity. Every night you just heard that pounded in. There was a multiplication, and I feel like that we've got the same vision that the Lord was displaying on a general scale to all the constituents of our organization. And so, and this push towards the gifts and the push towards the fivefold ministry. And I'm very, very thankful because I feel like all the things that I heard, all the things that were displayed there, the church today in some form or fashion is tied into the desire of the Lord for His church in these hours, in this time. So it was a blessing, amen. And I'm sure you would get perspectives from the O'Neills as well as the Wrights. And so, but it was great. So I appreciate that. Thank you for your personal prayers for the session, and just a blessing to have such a great body. I want to ask the Lord. There's a couple of unspoken requests. Bridget talked to me about before service started. Both of them are very urgent, and we don't necessarily have to know all the details of those. If she wants to share those, she can. I'll just ask you to pray for her family, for her immediate family. There needs to be an intervention of the Lord. I know many of you have needs in your family. Many of you are praying memorial prayers. These are prayers that are petitions before the Lord, maybe daily, maybe weekly, whatever, but these are memorial prayers, and I want to see some things take place. I can tell you that I believe in my spirit that the Lord is going to do a miracle in the city of Jinx. And I say that because we're at the point where we're going to need a miracle. It's unique. I've never dealt with a situation like this before, where no one wants to take our money. That's how it is. Nobody wants to take our money. And so we need specifics. I need God to open the doors, and I need Him to gift us what we need. This church has never been afraid to work. We have never been afraid to give. We have never been afraid. We have never been afraid of that. But this is not that situation. This is not us needing to raise $300,000 in the next three months. That's not the situation. We're not stuck on finances. We're stuck on not having a building. I'm just giving you the idea of where we're at. If you want to know where we're at on Jinx, we can't lease a facility like a storefront, and we're a storefront starting church. We know how to do that very well. We can't lease a storefront. You can't buy property to build. So those are the two things. So a church does not have any rights. You can't rent the community center. So I'm like, oh, the community center, we'll go that route. It's like, we'll rent, nonprofits, churches. So it's like, we're up against a lot of closed doors. And I need the Lord just to come through. This is His will. I could tell you this is His will. Well, it might not be the church today is, no, it is His will for us to be in that city. He has confirmed that, reconfirmed that, and confirmed that again. It is His will. And the enemy does not want us. The city, it's not that it's not receptive to churches. It might seem that way. That's not what this is about. They're landlocked. They're not going to give nonprofit space when they can have something that'll produce sales tax and etc. So we're just gonna have to pray. If you're not praying, I need you to pray. If you're not fasting, I need you to fast. We need to join together. I think the Lord's going to teach this church something. We have always given our way financially into the next plateau, the next rung. We've been able to give ourselves into that. We can't do it this time. There's just nowhere. So I'm calling on some past investments in the kingdom. And I'm saying, Lord, I need you to reconstruct some things here.